Guys, this is going to be a relatively short video. So we'll be looking at two terms, front end and back end web development. So these two terms you'll run into quite a bit during web development in many references. So different roles, different portions of a stack, which we haven't covered the term stack yet. But for now, I just want to really quickly define these terms and explain why they matter and what's the distinction between them. Okay, so the front end web development focuses on the visual aspects of the website, what the user or the client sees. Okay, like the visual elements like animations, all the marquee stuff and all the info about the website, all these comes under the front end web development. So the front end web developers will be working on the visual aspects of the website, the users, what the users see and interact with the buttons, the slideshow or this carousel, all those kind of stuff is part of the front end web development. Okay, so and the back end development comprises of the site's structure, its system, data and logic. Okay, so it is related to more to logic and the data. For example, if the user is signing into a website, so how does that website process the request, how does it store the info, all these will be stored in the back end of the back end of this, but back end of the our website. Okay, so the back end development is like the which involves the data system and the logic. Okay, together front end and back end development combine to create interactive and visually pleasing websites, and the web developers who work in both front end and back end are called full stack web developers. So as you can see in this car example, like this is a rough analogy. So the front end will be like the visual part of the car, everything like the tires, the bonnet, the mirrors, the doors, everything. Like you can see from this car, the colors, everything is the front end part. Now but for the car to work, you can like you can understand the engine has to work, right? All the internal parts, all the fuel, everything has to work to for the car to completely function. So that back end, we can relate those engines, those motors, all the things inside, we can relate it to back end. Okay, so for from this analogy itself, for a car to work, both has to be there, right? Similarly, for a website to completely work, both the front end and back end should be there, and we will be combining this. For the front end part, we'll be using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and for the back end we will be using JavaScript. Can be used also for backend development, but these days we can use Node.js, which is a JavaScript library, and also we will be using Python or Django for backend development. Yeah, so that's it. We'll see you in some other video.